Hello, my legion of little goblins. This is Gamer Dragon, and welcome back to Let's Play Shadows over Loathing. Okay. Graduate from the college, complete the chemicals course, find the chemicals classroom, do side quests, exploited fission chips wants you to find him some barbecue sauce. You okay? Huh? Oh yeah, just since all the students are gone, there practically hasn't been anyone in here all day except that one guy gorging himself. Who's he? I don't know. He's here every day, all day, and he's always eating. Sometimes other guys in suits come in, and they whisper together all shifty like for a minute. And then the other guy leaves, and this guy keeps eating! It's freaking me out! What are they talking about? Luckily, I'm just working here part-time to pay my way through college, which in 1928 is completely feasible. Not getting involved in whatever that guy's deal is. I see. Well, what's on the menu? Extra spicy cocktail sauce. I don't think that's gonna help anyone. Nice. Let's see. Fish. Well, that might explain something. It's a fish joint. A big breaded fish patty served in the preferred style of the medieval mercantile class. Nice. Is it still a hot dog if it's a big slab of fish instead of a sausage? This restaurant says yes. But is it a sandwich? The restaurant asks you to shut up. Let's get into this topic here. I mean, if it's meat between that's kind of like, shut up. This is a sandwich that is apparently very popular on the North Coast for some reason. It's a single round piece of very thin bread wrapped around some loose fish chunks. I wouldn't mind a fish taco, to be fair. God, now I'm just hungry. This trash can is about what you'd expect from a trash can at a fish restaurant. Well, fish slaps. Where did I put the... Where do I have physical... Where do I have sleaze armor? Here. Stench. Stench. No, it's not. Maybe I could go ask that guy barbecuing if he has any barbecue sauce. Let's just... Yeah, I don't even care. Which one had the, barbecue? Ugh. Yeah, I think it was this one. You wander into an empty classroom, how, and find a chalkboard covered with complex physics equations. Face them. You replace several of the letters with other letters, and several of the numbers with rude drawings. What a prank. Wrong one! Again. Gosh darn it. He doesn't have any... Where am I gonna get barbecue? Maybe if I check Ovid's? You find a discarded gym bag on the sidewalk. The bag is full of rocks. Somebody must have been using it for strength training. An even closer examination confirms this, as the rocks are themselves covered with residual strength. You scrape it off. Nice. Damn. This is the vector ring, right? Son of a bitch. Yes, this one. Wait, what? Huh, you'd think this door would be locked, but it isn't. Oh, I don't see this going wrong anytime soon. The sign above the hatch reads, Steam Tunnel Access, protective gear recommended, but not provided. Spider wing. So I found a warm, if not particularly luxurious place to sleep. This box says free shoes on it. You're not sure if it's an announcement or a political statement. Find out. Oh! You got new shoes. The Pirate Restaurant Manifesto. We refuse to be stifled and shackled by the narrow definitions of sandwich imposed on us by the man. By which we are specifically referring to Charles Chipman, owner and proprietor of the Greasy Spoon upstairs. To that end, we have taken control of the secret basement as well as whatever ingredients we can filch and or finagle. To bring you the true taste of freedom, unfettered by hoity-toity cuisine conventions and minutial sanitation and hygiene requirements. You know, there is someone you should meet who went on a rant about a fucking grilled cheese sandwich. Girl behind the counter gives you a sly, in the know, kind of nod and wink. Right, talk to her. Haven't seen you in here before, babe. Welcome to the finest hash house in the whole underground restaurant scene. Underground restaurant scene? That's right. Wait. You ain't a copper, are ya? You gotta tell me if you are. No, I'm not a cop. Okay, word. In that case, we got no beef. Got no beef anyway. It's a fish place. Ha ha. Poster on the wall there spells out the racket if you need an explainer. What can I get you? Fish sandwich burrito style. Omelet style. Samosa style. What's this? An illegal mixture of every flavor in the fountain. Hold up. This is your hot armor by 2, and your cold armor by 2, and your spooky armor. Oh my god! I'll take 5. Ooh, toolbox. Nice. Good haul. Combination lock. The store's locked. Talk to the Athena. A harsh buzzing noise and a shower of sparks are her only reply. This terminal must be broken. Hotwire it. Your nimble fingers bypass the broken circuits and trip the door lock. Someone has leaned a book against the front wall. Grab it. This is a book of short stories, each of which involves somebody freezing to death in the frigid West. Grants an upgradable skill. I choose not to be cold. Gimme! A massive steam-powered freezer. It's probably full of jumbo shrimp and military intelligence. Am I right? Let's see what's inside. The freezer is empty, but you notice that the ice maker is not securely attached. Since leaving without any loot is clearly not an option, you take it. You got the item projectile ice. This will come in handy if you like somebody enough that you want their drink to be nice and cold. But don't like them enough to get it close to them. I love it. Door's painted shut from this side. I did not find the barbecue sauce I was hoping for. It's a very old manhole cover. So old it's practically got an ape hole. Nothing. This Athena terminal seems to have blown a fuse. Well, let's replace it. The terminal crackles to life. You hear a thump as the door's internal locket disengages. See what's behind the door. Edge-looking machine seems to be broken. Oh, we got a portable radio. Hex rock mines. Attention, access to the hex rock quarry is prohibited except with written permission from the geology permission department or very good reason. Well, I have a good reason. Oh, boo, you whore! The trapdoor at the top seems to be barred from the other side. Try ordering stuffed pepper style. Ooh. Should have paid attention to that! Fish sandwich stuffed pepper style. This is your item drops by 20% and your meat drops by 20%. Ooh. Oh, this looks like a very sound place to be. There's someone appears to be living down here. Oh, gee, what gave you that indication? Case full of roaches. God, why? Vice appears to be collecting seed for some reason. Nervous-looking guy in his late 30s. He seems surprised that he's to see you in his secret lab. Hi there, I'm Bella. Hi, I'm Rufus. How did you find this place? Why does that name sound familiar? I was just kind of poking around in the steam tunnels, exploring, you know. Yeah, that's a popular pastime around here. The kids call it hacking. I guess they should have anticipated that when I set up the secret lab. Why do you have this secret lab? Was the department out of regular labs? I'm not actually supposed to be here at all. I used to teach here, but they let me go. Oh, what happened? Did they fire you for using forbidden math? Not at all. SIT is the last place that would fire you for that. I was joking. They fired me because I didn't make tenure. I was too busy trying to find out what happened to my missing sister to publish any original research. Well, that hardly seems fair. It's probably just as well. I don't think I was cut out for being a professor anyway. Department politics are maximally bogus, as the students would say. So you set up this hidden lab to continue the search for your sister. Yes. Basically. Well, I'm taking a more roundabout route toward it now. What happened to your sister? I know what happened! Okay, that's the wrong direction. She left home when I was 14 and headed north. Well, we called it west back then. Oh. She spearheaded the pushed the transcontinental railroad all the way to Frisco. Wow. Yeah, she was kind of famous for a while. I used to get postcards from her all the time. But then one day, poof! Just vanished off the face of the earth. I talked to all her friends from back then, but nobody knows where she went. My only guess is that she decided to keep heading north and hopped ship. Didn't get any passenger record staying that far back, though, so it's pretty much as far as it leads. Well, that's too bad. So, what are you looking at now? So that is the little brother from the first game. I mean, West of Loathing. I think there was a game before that. Well, this is gonna sound crazy, but, you know. We have a saying here at SIT. Science that nobody understands is called magic, and science that only one person understands is called mad science. I see, so you're doing a little dabbling in the forbidden arts, eh? Oh no, I checked the rule book thoroughly and nothing specifically forbids what I'm doing. I get you, so what's the plan? Well, I've just met you and I hesitate to get someone mixed up in this, but... Oh, I'm pretty mixed up already. I found your secret lab. In the last few days, I've had to deal with fairies, time holds, shadow monsters, gross fishermen. Fishmen? You know about the fishmen? It's perfect, I could definitely use your help. I'm glad it wasn't the fairies you were interested in. I am curious, but some other time, maybe. What I'm focused on right now is predictive quantum telecommunications. I'm gonna need you to explain that one to me. Well, there's this brand new field of physics called quantum mechanics. It's only a couple of years old, but if some of the theories pan out, it could be staggering. But the specific part that I'm interested in is that quantum particles appear to be able to communicate over long distances instantaneously. And I think that this might be an explanation for the magical concept of clairvoyance. Clairvoyance. You mean as in psychic stuff, tarot cards, or crystal balls? Crystal balls, yes, exactly. I'm trying to make a crystal ball that will show me where my sister is, and maybe even let me communicate with her. Neat! How can I help? Okay, well, all the fishmen in this region come from a single source called the Fish Mother. She's sort of like a queen bee, you know? This one creature that laid all the fishman eggs. Which is a little weird, actually, biologically speaking, because that indicates a dangerous lack of genetic diversity. What? See, honey bees avoid inbreeding through an extremely high rate of genetic recombination, but the fishmen don't have that advantage, so one would think inbreeding would... What? Teeth pop, dummy! I got it! Never mind, sorry. Got a little sidetracked there. The important thing is, the Fish Mother is thought to have some of a sort of magical psychic link with all the fishmen. So more like a hive mind. Psychic, gotcha. So, what do you need? Well, legend has it that fish mothers occasionally make huge, beautiful pearls. How they make them is probably too gross to think about, but my working theory is, if it has the right kind of fish mother DNA in it, I might be able to reconfigure it to make my own psychic link. I haven't understood basically anything you've said, so that sounds perfectly reasonable. You need me to get one of these pearls. Yeah. The fish mother's lair is down by the river, but the entrance is a sort of organic valve. Okay, it's a huge butthole, isn't it? I was gonna say cloaca, but yes, it's a huge butthole. He said anything that isn't related to the fish mother. That's 2 more buttholes that I was willing to... Well, now it's 3. 3 more than I was willing to say. So how do I get in? You aren't gonna like it. I already don't like it. I made a sort of disguised goop to cover with you. to cover you with. Swell! How much am I getting paid for this? I don't actually have much meat left after setting up this slab. But maybe the Fish Mother's lair has some treasure in it? I mean, definitely. Fish Mother's lair definitely has a whole lot of great treasure in it. I'll help. Great! In order to make the Fishman and Disguise Cube, I'm going to need some fishman eggs. About 3 pounds of them according to my calculations. But if the eggs are in the Fish Mother's lair, no, the regular fishermen carry them around to keep an eye on them. They have a bunch of little hideouts all over the campus in Ocean City. Or rather, all under, I should say, since they're mostly in the sewers. Well, this keeps getting better and better. It's the sewers. It's always the fucking sewers. Here, you'll need one of these to open up the manhole covers. Wish me luck! Weird set of mirrors mounted together. Must be some kind of optics experiment. If the label is to believe, this is a crate made of arcane hot plates. It's a big pile composed of 80% garbage and 20% miscellaneous electrical parts. Search for something useful. Nice. Wow, these books are all way too advanced for me. Actually, there's one in there that's right up your alley. Third shelf, third from the left. You have the order of your bookshelf memorized. I don't have to memorize it. I understand the principles by which I arrange things, and I never deviate from them. Gotcha! You look on the third shelf, and sure enough, the third book is eerily relevant to your interests. You got the item, Harmonic Frequency Reference. A handy reference manual if you find yourself needing to know the exact frequencies at which a narrow range of substances will vibrate. Grants a combat skill, Tricky Timpani. Causes an enemy to deal its Moxie inflicts damage to itself. Thank you, Rufus. Years later, and he's finding ways to help me still. But now we must find the missing sister. Somebody has tapped into the steam pipe to power this radio. Spiffy. Now where is that manhole cover? Man, we're already pretty deep in. Ew. A wise person said that fishing is not a good use of time, but that person probably didn't have as much spare time as you. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? A stingray. Cool. What? This fisherman is doing his best impression of a crocodile. This fisherman is absolutely loving his bath in hot filth. These two fishermen are sharing a nasty soak. They're too relaxed to worry about you being here. This radio is playing some classy music. There are no fishermen in this particular pool of boiling goo, but there's a massive, horrible, slimy, wriggly, golf ball-sized egg floating in it like the world's biggest and most awful glass of bubble tea. What do I have for hot armor? I might have something that... Cold, spooky, French. Okay, that's using some hot armor. So we'll come back to that. Oops. Alright, so we have one. Oh, we wanted to make. Should I put these? Wait. Baklava. Fucking Christ! You didn't pass me a phone game. Face grease, that's all I get. Ugh! Oh boy. You wander into a science lab and see that someone has left some kind of experimental reactor running unattended. Maybe they realized it was in the process of explosively overloading and ran away. Maybe we should follow their example. Inspect the reactor. You inspect the reactor carefully and discover the problem. It's being powered by electrically overcharged will-o'-the-wisp. And the field that keeps them contained isn't running at full power due to some faulty soldering in the control circuits. If it seems improbable to you that you would know enough about this stuff to figure that out, just assume it was written in a notebook someone left on a table. Fix the reactor! You quickly skim the experimenter's notes, grab a soldering iron, and make the necessary repairs. Even the Wisps are impressed by your intelligence and handiness. One of them gives you a grudging thumbs up from behind the reactor's tempered glass window. Just notice how this twit is walking. Wait. Is there a oh, good grief. And pots out of a store. Just give me the damn book. I want that helmet. What the fuck? Your progress from wherever you started to wherever you're going is interrupted by when 3 robots appear and move to block your path. Human intercepted. Human convo. What the fuck? We require information! Okay, what do you know? What do you want to know? Worry. Why do we exist? Oh good, the easy one. Sarcasm detected. Look, why are you asking me? I didn't bill you. Why not ask the students who did? Reply. When we approached, they said. They... Movement direction. What? Well, I guess if the baking soda volcano I made in 8th grade had started asking me existential questions, I'd be a little unnerved too. So who cares about purpose? Heck, buddy, there's no such thing. Nihilism detected. Well, in a sense, I guess. But look, the meaning of life is whatever you want it to be. You gotta find your own purpose. You get me? Evaluation. Helpfulness. Low. Alright, fine. Have it your way. Your purpose is to give me some meat. A little slot opens on the robot's chest and some meat files out. What is this game? Well, this perfect sphere is carved from Mother Nature's favorite chemical. A rock! Not sure I like this. Bronze statue of the plaque reads, in honor of Dr. Ambrose Adams, founder of the Chemicals Department. Leave a chemical, take a chemical. Okay. Wait. Cancel. Can I go in? Ugh. Is that a goblin? Holy fuck, why is this place sparkly? The professor is checking over some really complicated looking formulas. Formulae? Oh, hello. Okay, and Professor Gilbert be to helping you. Is it formulas or formulae? Formulae? Was that the only question to having? Oh no, I'm also supposed to be taking a class here. Aha, yes! Good, yes. Very exciting with a new student to having. So much chemicals will Professor Gilbert be teaching you. Great, where do I start? The professor digs around in the box under his desk and pulls out a large lump of yellow crystals. Here to looking at it. To know which element that is, are you? Well, from the color, I'm guessing sulfur? Aha! Yes! You to knowing a thing already. It's good. Thanks. Sulfur is a dimagnetic orthorhombic crystal to being. Also multivalent and an elemental macronutrient. Might be writing this down. Here, an experiment you're doing with it. Chunk of sulfur. An experiment? To throwing it in the river and back to coming with telling me the observation. Oh, finally, we got the river bridge. Okay, got it, I think. Ooh. The book is titled A Complete and Practical Guide to the Various Alchemical Substances and Their Properties for the Oath of Students in a classroom setting. Unfortunately, the pages are so old and stiff, you can't even turn them. Damn. Sure hope there won't be a test on this, because you don't understand any of it. I don't understand a lot of things. To the bridge. Huh? Oh, these fucking assholes again. What is this? Oh, I hope no one was wearing headphones. Because that actually hurt me. Just because I want a cheap fucking laugh. Bitch slap you, my fish! Nice. You won! Take your non-Euclidean bullcrap elsewhere, bozos. I like that word. Bozos. You look so angry. The ladder blocked by some complicated contraption. You drop the sulfur and watch carefully. The yellow lump hits the surface of the water with a plop and sinks. Nothing else seems to happen. Noted. Hit me! Oh, you fucking suck. You caught a chemically altered mercurial samson you toss in your sack. Radioactive almond back. Timeshare. Okay. Coming here was not as helpful as I thought it would be. Oh my god. Why is my chest hurting? Hi, hello! To go in your experiment, how is it? I dropped the sulfur in the river. Yes, good, and what did you do? Well, not much, really. Got wild and sank. Aha, yes! Sulfur has density about twice as much as water, and non-reactive to being with a normal circumstance. They look in the box again and pull out a lump of metal with a structure of weird spiraling squares and iridescent rainbow sheen. How about that? To knowing what this is, are you? Bismuth. Son of a bit. Whoops! Bismuth! Right. This one is rhombohedral structure of crystals and is the most diamagnetic of all to being. Also, it is very much less of poisonous than other ones like it. It's very pretty. That color is from thickness variation to the oxide layer being. Here, go to the river to putting it. What a waste of a perfectly good crystal, though. Oh, brother. One breath. You hear cheering and chanting coming from a ramshackle, abandoned-looking frat house, and wander inside to see what's going on. What's going on is that some vampires have found a bunch of medical blood bags somewhere and have hooked them all up to the same line. One vampire is on the floor underneath the IV stand, desperately chugging from the whole tube, while the others are chanting, chug, 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 chug. Hey! Who are you? You were not invited! We have a party crasher in our midst! The other vampires give you menacing glares. Except for that one on the floor, who is still busy trying not to drown. Fight him! I know I have better attacks, but goddamn, give me a break. This is funny! I'll bitch slap you! Spiffy. You are the ultimate party crasher. It's the bismuth's turn! Drop it in. You drop the bismuth into the river. It goes kaplunk and sinks quite rapidly. Okay then. Yeah, I wanted to go to Ocean City. I swear my coughs are not for dramatic effect. There's a manhole cover when you need them. Oh, not this crackhead again. Makes sense. Shadow Elixir. Not bad. That's actually really good. He holds up a bottle of some kind of greenish-brown liquid that you assume is probably mostly kelp juice and sewer moss squeezings. No thanks. Game seems to consist of throwing a handful of pebbles and rusty nails on the table. It's both very simple and very vague. Watch for a while. Player next to you puts some fish eggs on the table. The croupier picks up the pebbles and nails and hands them to the player, who shakes them up and scatters them across the table. Croupier scans the results, then shakes his head. The player scowls as the croupier takes his eggs. You keep trying to understand how the game works. The fishman amps up some eggs again, then the Croupier then gathers the trinkets and passes them to the gambler, who tosses them wildly on the table. Croupier squints at the scattered objects, then ducks down to the level of the table to get a better view. You keep trying to understand how the game works. The player counts out some eggs and puts them on the table. Croupier passes the assorted objects to the gambler, who considers them for a moment and then flings them onto the table. Croupier frowns and makes a swoopy gesture, then picks up the nails and pebbles and hands them back to the player. The player makes a grumbly blah sound, then tosses them on the table again. Croupier nods at the player, who picks up one of the nails and carefully drops it again. I am not... What? Yell into it. Thankfully, nobody answers. Sprucers. What the fuck? Cool. Really cool. Nothing here. Fridge factory. Huh. As you're walking through Ocean City, you see a couple of stranded motorists trying to change a car tire. Their efforts aren't amounting to squat, though, because they don't have a jack. You hold up the car long enough for them to change the tire. Modern cars don't actually weigh that much at all. Move along. Didn't I have something? Oh boy. You bump into that nervous Derringer salesman from before. Ah! Oh, phew, it's only you. Yeah, sorry. Did you change your mind about purchasing one of my easily concealable personal defense weapons? Sure, I'll buy one. Oh, good grief. I'm just trying to find some stupid fishman that'll fight me, my god! Really could use a huge amount of loose sugar, though. Why are these showing up everywhere all of a sudden? Hmm. Let's see your steel. Close enough. Oh, thanks. Oh, down here. Okay, what the hell? Oh, hobo code. The code reads emergency ring behind this brick. You pull out the brick and sure enough there's a ring behind it. Yo! Either a fishy looking guy or a guy looking fishy. Either way, it seems like he's getting an angry drunk on. Hey, buddy, what's up? Who is still blech? He takes a couple of fish eggs out of his pocket and lobs them at the bartender. Hey, give me another. The bartender shoots him some side eye, although technically fishermen are always doing that, and brings another bottle of something. Ask him about his weird head. You pause, trying to think of a more diplomatic way to phrase it. Say, I cannot be noticing. I ain't gotta take that from the likes of you, and what army? I don't even think I pronounced that right. I ain't gotta take nothing from nobody. Go jump in the lake. Boy, I oughta. Or maybe a sewer is more of your style, fish lips. There's a haymaker or of a at the double of you, the AC standing lightly to your left. Unfortunately, this is all he needs to recalibrate. Right. I have to. Best attack ever. You won! The fishman bartender rolls his eyes. Again, a common feature of fishman eyes. And drags the unconscious drunk out the door. I don't think that's nearly enough, but... better than nothing. Got an abandoned goldfish. That's kind of sad. Northern filth trout. This clown. Lattisaurus. Regular house. Oh. That doesn't look suspicious at all. throbbing ring of negative energy around a pair of dark shorts. You should ask Jessica about this the next time you see her. What the fuck was that? Oh boy. You stop dead in your tracks when you see 3 of those weird fishmen lurking in the mouth of an alleyway up ahead. They're peering around with their glistening, staring eyes and glarbling at each other quietly, until one of them notices you. It and its 2 companions start stalking toward you, making wet growling sounds. Well, are you evil invaders? Or are you natives that were displaced by urban development, seeking to reclaim what's rightfully yours? Evil? Okay, as long as we're all on the same page. Fight them! You might say you've reduced those chumps to chum, but despite that being a pretty good fish pond, it would also imply the existence of much larger fishmen who would be attracted to the bait. I don't think you want that. No, I do not. Let's see if we have enough, fish for Rufus. Oh god, not these clowns again. Let's try bamboozling them this time. Actually, I'm here because somebody forgot to renew their fraternity charter at the university for the next semester. What? Alexei! Did you not mail the NC paperwork? Glug, glurg, glurg. Well, we didn't get it, so here's your eviction notice. Start to take a random piece of paper out of your pocket. Wait. Surely we could come to some sort of arrangement? What kind of arrangement? Well, he takes a wallet out of his pocket and drops it on the floor, then picks it back up. Oh, there you've dropped your wallet, and you didn't even notice. You should be more careful, there's a good dirty meat in here. Oh, well, you're right. I should put this in the bank right away. I'll have to come back tomorrow unless you've gotten your paperwork by then. Right. Yes. Thank you so much. Have a good day. I'm pretty sure my voices have been very offensive to people. And that's where I'm going to end it for today. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification icon, and share this video with someone who might enjoy this series. I'm Gamer Dragon, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! Holy fuck, my throat.